What's up, YouTube family? John Levan here from Deadlands Steamworks. Welcome back to the channel. As promised, today we are going to start off this year with some crafting videos, some DIY stuff, some tutorials, whatever you want to call it. But today we're going to make a Viking themed, non-historically accurate, just a themed costume prop knife. I hope it works out. I've never actually done this, so we're going to find out if I can pull it off or not. Quick disclaimer, safety gear is important. Wear it, you're big boy and girl. Don't do this without your parents' supervision. Wear gloves, wear eye protection, wear all the safety stuff. Don't do anything stupid. Don't even follow my instructions and do any of this stuff at home. It's a bad idea. It can cause damage, get you hurt. Don't sue me, you're not allowed, you've been warned. Do this stuff at your own risk, but if you're gonna wear glove, wear eye protection, be smart. So in the nature of authenticity, we are going to be making our knife out of this piece of steel. It was given to me by a friend some time ago. I don't know what kind of steel it is. I don't know how much carbon's in it. I don't know the hardness level, none of that stuff. We're also not going to be tempering it or hardening it, so there may or may not even be a usable edge on it. This is just a costume prop. Don't stab anybody with it. Probably not viable to have at a convention or a LARP or anything like that, but I like to make things out of real materials, so we're going to be making it out of metal instead of foam. I will, however, be making the base of it, the template, the pattern, if you will, out of a piece of just, I don't even know, paneling or something, so that I have a durable pattern to work from if I ever want to make another one of these again, and also to test the size, and it's basically the same thickness, so we can kind of gauge the way it's going to feel in the hand. Optimally, this will be in a sheath or a scabbard, whatever you want to call it, the whole time that it's on a costume, but, you know, it may not be. Who knows? Not my call. I'm not going to be wearing it probably. I just want to make a knife. Here we go, off to the races. First thing I like to do, not that I've ever done this before, so I say I like to do like I have done this before, which I have not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand, my fist, if you will, on the sheet of paper, and I'm going to trace around it so that way I have a good judge of how wide my hand is. Now that I know how big my fist is, where all the meat is going to lie, I can measure and draw the pattern that I'm going to use for this particular knife. I suppose I need some scissors. Then I'm going to take my hand pattern and just cut it out real quick. Doesn't have to be exact. Now I know how big my hand is going to be. Now I'm going to draw out, using the hand pattern as the template for where I want my hand to sit on the knife. I'm going to draw out the shape of the knife that I want to use. Something like that. All right, now that we've got the pattern drawn onto our board, I'm going to cut it out with my incredibly cheap Harbor Freight bandsaw, and then we can do some refining on it from there to get the template where we want it to be, and then use the template so we don't waste steel, because that stuff's expensive. I actually have no idea how much it cost. It was free. Somebody gave it to me. Thanks, Nate. You're the man. Don't forget your safety gear. Just don't forget it. So I ended up having to cut the handle just a little bit shorter, which means I cut the pommel off of it, but we can always tape that back together because it's just a template. I think it's gonna look really good. We're gonna make it out of steel, we're gonna beat the crap out of it, we're gonna make it look worn and weathered, wrap the handle in leather, maybe put a little piece of wood on there. I don't really know yet. We'll find out when we get there. All right, up next is the steel. I don't really know that I have the right tool for the job, but I'm going to try it. I have a Dremel Ultra Saw with a metal cutting disc. So we're gonna try to cut the steel with this guy because I think it'll be a lot easier than with my Sawzall. So I need to clamp this down to the table and then we'll get to cutting. The base of it came out looking pretty good, I think. Next we're gonna take it to the grinder, get a lot of these edges off of it, shape it up a little bit, and then we'll take it to the propane torch and the hammer and make it look cool. Now that our knife has been hammered and shaped appropriately, all that's really left is to do a little more weathering, which we're going to do with some black spray paint and leather wrap the handle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some super glue on here and hope it just sticks. Then I'm going to use electrical tape. Just hold it in place. Looks dry. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this content, please hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell icon so you cannot get the notifications because YouTube never gives them out anyway. And we'll see you guys in the next video.